The power of prayer, a spiritual guide from the Bible. Prayer is one of the most profound acts of faith in the Bible, offering believers a direct line to communicate with God. It is a spiritual discipline that strengthens our relationship with the Creator, brings peace to our hearts, and invites divine intervention into our lives. This guide will explore the significance of prayer, types of prayers, and examples of holy prayers found in the Bible, serving as a timeless foundation for believers. Prayer, as described in the Bible, is a heartfelt conversation with God. It is an act of worship, submission, and dependence, allowing believers to praise, seek, and surrender to the Almighty. Key verse: Call to me and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know. Jeremiah 33:3. Prayer is not merely a ritual, it is a relationship that brings us closer to God, shaping our lives according to His will. Communion with God. Prayer creates a sacred connection with God, allowing believers to experience His presence and guidance. Draw near to God, and He will draw near to you. James 4:8. Seeking guidance and wisdom. Prayer helps believers discern God's plan and make decisions aligned with His will. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault. James 1:5. Strength and protection. Through prayer, we find strength in trials and protection from spiritual harm. The Lord is my strength and my shield, my heart trusts in Him, and He helps me. Psalm 28:7. Expressing gratitude. Prayer is a way to thank God for His goodness and blessings. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. 1 Thessalonians 5:18. Prayer of praise. Praising God for His greatness, power, and love. David's psalms, such as, I will extol the Lord at all times, His praise will always be on my lips. Psalm 34:1. Prayer of confession. Acknowledging sins and seeking forgiveness. Example, King David's prayer, create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. Psalm 51:10. Prayer of intercession. Praying on behalf of others. Abraham interceding for Sodom, Genesis 18:16-33. Prayer of thanksgiving. Offering gratitude for God's blessings and provision. Example, Jesus giving thanks before feeding the 5,000, John 6:11. Prayer of supplication. Requesting God's help or intervention in specific situations. Hannah praying for a child, 1 Samuel 1:10-11. The Lord's Prayer, Matthew 6:9-13. Jesus taught this prayer as a model, emphasizing praise, dependence, and forgiveness. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom comes, your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Jabez's prayer, 1 Chronicles 4:10. Jabez sought God's blessing and protection. Oh, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me, and keep me from harm so that I will be free from pain. Solomon's prayer for wisdom, 1 Kings 3:9. Solomon humbly asked for wisdom to govern God's people. So give your servant a discerning heart to govern your people and to distinguish between right and wrong. Jesus' prayer in Gethsemane, Luke 20-42. In his moment of anguish, Jesus submitted to God's will. Father, if you are willing, take this cup from me, yet not my will, but yours be done. Pray with faith. Believe in God's power to answer prayers. And whatever you ask in prayer, you will receive, if you have faith. Matthew 21:22.